will get out soon and I'll be back in the studio. But let's get to the game. I'm your host, Audrey. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Audrey. Question right, you're going to advance on to the next round, make it to the end, you will win or split the cash. But even if you do get eliminated, keep on playing, because for every question that you get right, you get a leaderboard point, and you have the most leaderboard points at the end of the month. You're going to take home 50. Referral code, you and your friend get a free life to use on questions 1 through 11, and those lives are amazing. A lot of people used a life yesterday and ended up winning the game, so make sure you share the game with all your friends right after this show. So those are the rules. Let's get to the trivia. $25. Bring on question number 1. In the military, a Huey is a type of what? All right, this is question number 1. This answer on there, but if you didn't, I will tell you that it starts with an H. So what is something that the military uses that starts with an H? Do you need another hint? It is not a helmet, but it's something that can take you places. And what is a Huey? It is a helicopter. Great job, Qsters. We are through the question number 1. Let's keep going. Question number 2. How many years is a silver anniversary? So the tradition of wedding anniversary gifts dates back all the way back to medieval times. So when you give silver, what are you typically celebrating? What anniversary number are you celebrating if you were to give someone silver? For instance, on the 8th anniversary, you're supposed to give copper, and on the 50th, you are supposed to give gold. So what are you supposed to gift? Silver. That's halfway to 50 on your 25th anniversary. Looks like lots of you knew that tradition. Let's keep rolling. Question number 3. In the Olympics, a decathlon has how many more events than a triathlon? All right, you're gonna have to do some math for this one. Sorry, people, I know. Math might not be your strong suit. It is not mine, but we're all smarties, so I'm sure it didn't take you too long to figure out those numbers. A triathlon, of course, is 3. A decathlon is, you got it, it's 10. So what's 10 minus 3? Simple subtraction. You Qsters know that it is 7. Great job. We are still in the game. Lots of you are still with me. Question number 4. We want to know, the Halloween movie mask was which Star Trek character? Face. All right, you all know the Halloween movies, right? The super scary ones, and that super creepy mask. Yeah, it's pretty famous, and it turns out that mask is actually a mask from Star Trek that was a certain character's face. We aren't looking for the actor's name, but the character's name. So hopefully we got some Qsters playing who are familiar with Star Trek and know that the mask was of actor William Shatner, aka Captain Kirk. So it is Kirk's face. Isn't that crazy? You can actually look him up on YouTube and he will tell a story about the mask. So it's pretty cool. But let's keep moving. Question number 5. The 2020 sports documentary miniseries, The Last Dance, focuses on what basketball team? So this series begins airing this weekend on ESPN with 2 episodes running each Sunday until May 17th. So if you haven't finished Tiger King, finish it, and then if you're on the hunt for another documentary to get sucked into, look no further. Unless you aren't much of a sports person, but even then, I'd say give it a shot because you might just like sports after seeing it. It is all about Michael Jordan and what team? The Chicago Bulls. And it looks like a lot of you are keeping up with what's going on in the TV world. I think there's 80 some of you left. Question number 6, the halfway point. We want to know, Kelly Clarkson released her new song, I Dare You yesterday in how many languages? Okay, Clarkson dropped this inspiring track just yesterday, and already it's taken over the world. Clarkson says it's even her favorite thing that she has ever done, and she worked on it for well over a year, and all that hard work was totally worth it because she gets to share it with so many people, not just the people who speak her own language, but many, many more. So how many languages did the record have? Not one, not two, but 6. That's right, you can listen to her song in 6 different languages. Way to go, Kelly Clarkson, and way to go to the Qsters who knew that one. You are still on the path to the cash. Next up, question number 7. We're talking about my personal favorite TV show, and it is Friends. So in Friends, where does Chandler tell Janice he is relocating? All right, well, where are all my Friends fans at? Hopefully the remaining participants, the 20 of you, are fans of this show. You've got to know this. It is hilarious how it all goes down. Chandler even goes as far to go to the airport with Janice because she won't leave him alone and wants to see him off. But he even pays a $2,000 plane ticket just to convince her that he is flying to this location. It's pretty hilarious if you ask me. So where did Chandler say he was going? He said he was going to Yemen. Yes, and have some Friends fans in the house. Great job. Next up, we're going to take it over to some golf for question number 8. So get ready. What country is golfer Jutarnugan from? Hopefully I didn't pronounce her name too wrong, but she was the first golfer, male or female, to win a major championship. And get this, she's only 24 years old. But then again, Tiger Woods was 21 when he first won the Masters tournament, which is so crazy to me. To be that young and successful must be nice. But hey, I'm not going to compare myself. But back to the question, do you know this lady? Do you know how to pronounce her name? I believe it's Jutarnugan, but I could be totally wrong. Do you know what country she is from? The country is a little bit easier to pronounce. And if you said Thailand, then you are still on the money. And you are so close to the end because next up is question number 9. Bring it on. We're taking it to the U.S. for this next one. What U.S. capital city is at the highest elevation? So the city we are looking for sits at 7,198 feet, which is a little over a mile. Maybe we are talking about Mile High City. Do you know what capital is nicknamed the Mile High City? Well, if you do know, don't type that in because Mile High City is not actually the city at the highest elevation. Mile High City sits at 5,280 feet, which is exactly a mile, but we're looking for a city that sits over a mile, and it is located in the state of New Mexico. We are talking about Santa Fe, and it looks like some Qsters did know that one and knocked out a few of you. A lot of you said Denver, but you were close, but not close enough. But we are at the not the semifinal round, we are at double digits, so close to the semifinal round. So for question number 10, we want to know, what nationality was the sculptor Brancusi? All right, so we're here. We are so close to the end. The questions are getting more difficult, but I believe in you. This guy made his career in France and considered to be the pioneer of modernism and one of the most influential sculptors of the 20th century. So do you know what his nationality is? If not, take your best guess. And remember, if you get it wrong, use an extra life if you've got them. They are there to help you, so use them. So do you know what nationality this sculptor is? If you said Romanian, then you are still on the money and you are heading into the question number 11, the semifinal round. We are here. Are you ready? We want to know, the bar restaurant on TV show Quincy was called what? All right. Hopefully the 18 of you still headed for the cash have heard of this 1976 mystery and medical drama. before Grey's Anatomy, this is what there was, and it went on for 8 seasons. So I personally haven't seen it, but I am assuming it was pretty great considering that it lasted on television for that long. Quincy, the medical examiner, was apparently based off a real-life Los Angeles medical examiner who was famous for his controversial conclusions. But we don't know what the name of the bar restaurant was in the show. Quincy frequents the bar because it's owned by his friend Danny, and it's called Danny's. And it looks like there are 10 of you left heading into the final question. How many winners will we crown tonight? Let's find out. For the win, question number 12, we want to know. On ABC's Disney Sing-Along last night, Ariana Grande performed a song from what film? All right, this is the final question. Did you tune into the sing-along special that was last night? Lots of celebrities appeared singing their own renditions of famous songs. I didn't tune in, but I did catch some of the performances today, and one of those was Ariana Grande's. She wore purple, just like the character in the film who sings this song. Can you guess what film it came from? The song was I Won't Say I'm in Love. Did that give it away? That song is from Hercules. So it looks like 67 of you knew that it was Hercules, but did any of the 10 left know it? Do we have any winners tonight? It looks like we do. We have 7 of you who won tonight, so great job, Qsters. Congratulations. Happy Friday, and don't forget we have another show tonight, so if you didn't quite make it, don't worry. You have another chance to win some cash tonight at 8:30 with Mark, so don't miss it. You could win some cash. But if not, we will see you on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.